Hey YouTube, it's your girl Nikki Proverbs 31, and sorry for the shaky camera. I'm trying to balance my laptop on my knee because if I put something up under it, that's when it starts taking off like a um, airplane. So today, as of today, I am 10 weeks pregnant. So yay! Thank you, Jesus. And but I'll be going through my symptoms for the week 9 of my pregnancy. Well, okay, so I first just want to say that I told you guys last year that I had a girlfriend who, um, one of my close friends, she confided in me that she was pregnant, and then she ended up having a miscarriage, and then we found out she was pregnant again at the end of the year, and she actually had her baby yesterday, and he is adorable. He is adorable. Oh my gosh, he was born 5 pounds 9 ounces, and he was a little bit over 4 weeks premature. But they're both doing fine, so yay! I'm so happy, and I cannot wait to see that baby. So some of the symptoms that I've been having this week are, sorry y'all. Some of the symptoms I've been having this week. Well, first and foremost, I'm still spotty. So I'm still, on modified bed rest. Not really anything major. The only thing that I can say is that I have become a fatty. Like, seriously. Like, if I see someone on television or in front of me, or if I hear somebody on the phone eating, it makes me want to eat. Like, I'll automatically get hungry. And then, so, I've told you all that my craving, there, if I have one, is for meat. So last night I wanted some Long John Silver's. This thing is about to take off, and anyway, ooh, I cannot wait to get a new computer. Um, but I wanted Long John Silver's chicken yesterday, and my husband was like, "What? I'm not going all the way over there." So then he decided he was gonna do it, and it was too late, and I was like, "Forget it. I'm gonna eat some Oreos," which upset me because I really didn't want the Oreos, and I felt bad and fat after eating those Oreos. I had like 8 of them, and it didn't satisfy me and what I wanted. So I had a funky attitude, and at 10:30 we're in the bed. Normally my husband is ready to go to sleep at 10:30. My husband like, "That's it, let's go. We're gonna get you something to eat because I'm not having this." So I was cranky. I wanted meat, and I don't have any meat here that is accessible for me to eat. I will have to cook it. It's in the freezer, so I have to thaw it and cook it. So we went to Burger King, and I ate a few nuggets and a couple of fries, and I just actually finished eating the rest of the nuggets and fries for lunch today. So yeah, it's been really, it's been something else. Like, I've last week my husband, um, well, we had scheduled to go on vacation, but unfortunately I couldn't go anywhere, so he stayed home with me, and we actually had a great time. And overall, he did a great job of keeping the house up. My only concern is that my husband doesn't cook, so majority of our foods consisted of something from a restaurant. So I get on the scale the other day, and I have gained 3 pounds in 1 week. 3 pounds in 1 week. So that's ridiculous. So in total, I've gained a little over 5 pounds this since these only 10 weeks. And I know I'm on bed rest, and I know because of my diet I haven't been doing well, but I don't want to gain a whole bunch of weight. So I just have to do better. I don't know how or what. So I hear a lot of people say they they lose weight during their first pregnancy. First of all, if you have lost weight in your pregnancy, don't be commenting on my comment section telling me how skinny you done got in your first trimester and how fat I am, and make me feel even worse of a fatty because you're like, "Oh, well, my pregnancy, I lost weight and I was on bed rest and everything." So basically trying to make me feel all bad and even more of a fatty, which makes me want to eat even more. It's like, I'm just kidding, y'all. Y'all can say whatever, but it does make me feel bad because I'll be like, dang. So, and not being active, it just, oh. But anyway, so what else is going on? If I see somebody crying, I cry. Like, it takes nothing for me to cry. Like, yesterday, or day before yesterday, I was looking at a preview of, it was, what was that? Basketball wise. And I guess they were showing a snippet of somebody crying. I didn't know what that woman was crying about, but I bawled my eyes out like it was, and it was just a snippet. I just saw her crying, and I just started crying. And my husband was like, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah, I can't. I just, anything. If I see someone crying, I'm gonna cry. Bust out the tissue. Tito, pass the tissue, because I'm about to cry." Um, okay, so what else? I'm trying to look at my notes to remember all this stuff that I want to tell you guys. My family came and visited me this Monday. It was my dad, my 18-year-old sister, my 16-year-old sister, my 14-year-old little brother. The only one has been to my house is my 18-year-old sister before, and I've been here for 2 years, so I was pretty psyched and happy to spend only a couple of hours with them, but it was good. I really enjoyed their company, and it lifted my spirits, because the day before I bawled my eyes out, because I was like, I miss my family, I miss my friends, don't nobody care, I'm just sitting up in the bed, just laying around doing nothing and getting fat. So yeah, I was, woe is me that day. Um, okay. There's a couple of stuff I wanted to say to you. So I wanted to tell you, I forgot to tell y'all before when I did this video, the video last week. My husband my niece, she was having her third birthday. We were just having something over, the in-laws, just some cake and ice cream. It was just a couple of us. And so I was like, can I go? And he was like, yeah. Then this joker tells me, can you put on something that doesn't make you look pregnant? I was like, what? He was like, can you put on something that doesn't make you look so pregnant? Because again, I have fibroids, so it didn't take that much to make my stomach look a little poochy anyway. And then you add on a 9-week, almost, 10-week baby into the picture, and just being fat too, I look pregnant. Like, there's no guessing that I look pregnant. So I was so angry with him. I was like, how dare you say something like that to me? What I'm supposed to do? Put a girder on? Because sucking my stomach in does not do anything. It does not move. It may move a little bit at the top, but at the bottom, it's the same. So he then apologized, kept apologizing. I'm sorry, I wasn't. But I had an attitude because I could not believe it. So I sat on the chair with my feet, raised throughout the time we were there, and it was time for us to go. And my niece's mom, we're about to walk out the door. She says, "Nice shirt." And then she says, "Are you pregnant?" And I couldn't even say nothing, because he told me, if somebody asks you if you're pregnant, I said, what am I supposed to do if somebody asks me if I'm pregnant? Because they're going to see. He was like, don't say nothing. So the girl come up to me and say, "Are you pregnant?" And I did this. I couldn't believe how rude I was, where I was like I couldn't say nothing. I didn't know what to do. So he has me being rude to people now. I mean, it's gonna come out. And a lot of people say they want to wait till they're out of their first trimester. And to each his own. I'm not knocking you, but my faith is in God, and I trust God. So whatever, God has this. So if I waited till I'm in my second trimester, and God forbid something was to happen, which it won't, but God forbid something was to happen, what was the purpose? I mean, that doesn't have any bearing. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Be mum throughout your whole pregnancy and just, be the big elephant literally in the room, and people, don't want to ask you, or because you're scared because something might happen because people found out. I'm telling the whole world basically on YouTube that I'm pregnant. What's the big idea for telling family? Teach his own. If you guys are waiting, then that's fine. But for me, I'm just not worried about that. I'm not worried if somebody finds out. But my husband is, so I have to, I guess, respect him. All right, you guys. I'm so sorry. I talk so much. But I got some more to share with you. So I'll be right back. Smooches. Watch my second video, please.